Hi guys, Mad Dave here from MD Bushcraft in association with the Greater Manchester Bushcraft Group. Today we'll be talking about the Condor Bushlore knife. For those that haven't seen this knife before, it's making quite a stir in the bushcraft community. It's modelled, as you can imagine, on the Ray Mears knife, very similar, but a heck of a lot cheaper, and it's making waves in the bushcraft community. I've had this knife for probably about 2-3 months now, and as you can see by the state of it, I've not been precious with it, and it's gone through a lot of things. The Condor brand, as you can see on there, and it's made with 1025 carbon steel, I believe, and it has a hardwood handle. People say it's walnut, hardwood's good enough. Held together by 2 brass pins, and it has a tapered lanyard hole at the back for a bit of a lanyard. The whole knife's about 9.5 inches long, 5 inches being the handle, 4.5 being the blade, and it's about 3mm thick. You can see that. It also comes with a very high quality welted leather sheath. You can see, so like the kind of thickness we've got going on there, and these sheaths on their own are probably worth the price of the knife. The knife itself retails for around £30, probably about $45 US, and if you ask me, as a starter bushcraft knife, you can't go far wrong with this. You've got the Moras, of course, at the cheaper end of the scale, and the Hultafors. But if you want to go a little bit upmarket, you know, a little bit sort of higher end, with a full tang knife rather than a 3/4 tang, then you can't go wrong with this. What we'll do shortly is we'll go somewhere and show you some of its chopping abilities. So let's go see what it can do. Hi guys, back again. Right, what we've got here is just a small piece of sycamore, and we'll see how we get on with the Bushlore. This has been sharpened. The only thing I will say is when you get these, they do tend to need a little bit of love on the edge. They're not the best. Some people get them really razor sharp straight out of the box. This one didn't come razor sharp, but with a small amount of work, this can do really good cuts. And for those of you that like to chop, I chop quite often with my knife. You notice I've got a small lanyard on the back here, and what I tend to do is just put my little finger through and hold the knife at the end, and you really can get some power down with it. Also, you know, as well as that, you can get away with the very fine tasks. You know, should you need to, you can get some really fine shavings off. This is a really good blade. So if you're just starting out in bushcraft and you don't want to go down the Mora route, or you've probably got £30 to spend instead of 10, I can thoroughly recommend starting with this blade, from the very finest of tasks to the proper grunty stuff. So, made in El Salvador, the Condor Bushlore, 30 English pounds, can't go wrong. This is Mad Dave from MD Bushcraft, and from the Greater Manchester Bushcraft Group. Look forward to seeing you on some more videos. Cheers.